What's going on, people? It's your boy Tom Kelly from Real Majesty Kennels. This little video is just a little introduction to what's the pop. A lot of people been asking me like, yo, bro, like you say you're a dog trainer. We know you breed dogs and you see the puppies and stuff, but we never see you training the dogs, them and this and that and blah 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 blah. Sorry, I'm not a how-to guy. I only show those people how to, those ones who holler at me for sessions. In my family, I show you what's popping. I'm not like everybody else that has all of these videos, these 7-minute videos, and they give you just a little bit to show you how to train the dog, and then you don't get it, then you have to buy a subscription or pay for them anyways to come and check your dog. Right? So then another day, why should I do that? You could just call me directly and see what's popping, A little bit on who I am. Before I got into this dog journey, I was doing this thing called So You Think You Could Rap Canada. The goal of that show was to award up-and-coming artists $5,000 to put towards their craft. I had the idea since 2009. I didn't push it out until I was just like pretty much trying to see like who was gonna do something like this. You know what I'm saying? So I waited from 2009 till 2012. We did our first show. Our first show was a success. Like it blew up. That's like the most money I've ever made from that showcase that night was in 2012, right? Then later on, our next show, Rogers TV picked us up, got them as a sponsor. They came. That's when I realized that a lot of artists are good, but when they're in front of the actual TV and they're doing their shit, a lot of them froze, a lot of them dropped their mic, a lot of them couldn't speak properly, a lot of them never had what it takes to be like an artist, right? So then with that being said, Rogers had us on their show. They wanted us to put us on the TV station. So You Think You Could Dance. Heard about that, and because Rogers is the broadcasting system that broadcasts everything like CBS, CTV, Global, like everything, right? So Rogers is also a part of the whole of broadcasting. So You Think You Could Dance. So You Think You Could Dance contacted them. This was like the day before our show. They contacted them. Actually, it wasn't even the day before our show. It was the day of the show. Right? They contacted them. They contacted us on the day of the show. Me and myself. When I say us, I mean me. They contacted me. They're like, "Oh, it's going, blah 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 blah. How's everything doing? You know, there's some good news, there's some bad news. You think you should sit down for this?" So the man saying like sit for this, I'm there thinking like, every time when people say we need to sit down and you're thinking like bad news in this, right? So right off the hop, I'm just trying to think positive and thinking it's something good. So the first thing the dude was like, "Yo, we can't do your show." Like, on the day of the show, trying to say we can't do the show. So You Think You Could Dance is on some season this bullshit, blah 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 blah, right? And then I was like taken back by it, still I wasn't relaxed, right? And then I guess the person who was handling or the head of Rogers' department for the community shit was the guy who I dealt with. So he comes back to me and he's like, "Hey, well that's not a big deal, it's okay. How about we buy the idea off of you?" I said, "Oh shit, man just talking about buying the idea from me, well. So I'm like, "How much do you?" The man was 30,000. So I laughed. So he's like, the man goes, "Well, you can't use the name and this and that and blah blah blah. Good, you can come and work for us. You show us how to do the show. You'll have like a big name up in the show and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'm not. Okay, thank you for everything. Whatever, I'll keep it moving, So then, whatever happened, I was pissed. I had to call we still did the show. To make a long story short, we did the show. We never fucked with Rogers at that point. And at that point too, I guess because it blew up so big, and then it got like like we ran into a fucking like a steel reinforced brick wall, and I felt like, man, like I fucked up, like, you know, like, not really fucking up, but at the same time, I was ecstatic because I was like, yo, them niggas in Hollywood heard of me, yo, like, little old me, and at that time I went by, I changed my name a lot still, like, I was trying to figure out my artistry and all of that bullshit, but like I said, I do music, but I wasn't taking it seriously then, and, you know what I mean? My goal was bringing people together, showcasing different talent, because there's a lot of stigma in the hip hop game, you know, like there's a lot of men that beef with this set, beef with this set, and the music is the way how they get their beef across and shit, right? I don't fuck with that personally, you get me? Sorry. I just have to make sure this shit's recorded. But I don't fuck with that shit personally, right? So my whole thing was trying to bring people together and try to do whatever, right? So I've always thought you could kind of put me in a little, like, ah, shit, you know, like, fuck, I can't do this again. Right, so then 2015, right, so 2012 was our last show, 2015 was our next show. Not even a show, so what happened? I was like, you know what, fuck it. I took a break from it. I had to think on how to re-strategize shit, how to revamp stuff, whatever. So, not 2015, 2014, I had an idea of bringing a hip-hop youth work program to the schools in Brampton from Peel region and all of this stuff. So at the time I had one of my people with me. She was like, I wouldn't say my business partner, but she worked for the company, you know what I mean? So anytime I would write something, I could write it up properly, she would like proofread it, she would rewrite it, if there's anything needs to be changed, and she would change it, right? So I was like to her, I was like, yo, I want to bring a hip-hop program to the schools, because it was called Young Youth Urban Music, right? So, and then over there, I did that. My first school that I went to, the man was like all for it. You know, shout out Mr. Colton. I'm not even telling you guys the schools I went to, but there's no set. There's 13 schools in P.O.T. I was at 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the schools will get to that point. So Mr. Colton goes to me and he's like, yo, I like this idea, man. Can you put it together in a course type of feel and bring it back to me to present it to me more properly, right? Because I went to the man like in my street clothes, don't even know what it is I'm trying to pitch. Like I know what I'm trying to pitch, but I don't know how I'm gonna pitch it. How do I talk to this guy? I'm a youth of color. This guy's like a guy of different ethnicity. It's a school where I used to have trouble at growing up. Like you get what I'm saying. So how do I present myself to go back to these guys and show them what it is that I'm doing and what I have to offer their school and their kids? So I went back. That was a good first meeting, so I went back to whoever it was. I'm not giving nobody I'm not dropping no name bombs to give nobody no credit on this shit. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? But those who know the story knows who I'm talking about still. So I went back to her, told her we're excited, whatever. I already had like an 8-week program. So I was like, yo, you know what? What happens after this 8 weeks now? Because what if they want it? Like, you know? So then I was like, well, you know what? We need to make like a year program. Right? So I made the 8 weeks, I made it to 16. Pretty much gave them a semester, right? Went back to the school like 2 weeks later. The man seen the course, I brought my equipment, whatever I could. The man was like, whoa, bro, like this is cool, man. When can you start? Right? You say you got problems, girl, you gotta go. 3 little X's, tic-tac-toe.